What is good, everyone? Ojo over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News. Today we have some awesome information to go over, from Kirby having a very strong debut in the NPD sales. We also have what to expect from Nintendo's financial call that's coming at the end of this week, and then we also have the top software for the NPD as well. So let's go ahead and get right into this. And we are starting off with Kirby Star Allies sees its strongest debut month of sales in the US in the franchise's history. So this is pretty big because Kirby has been around since, like, what, the NES days and all that, and Kirby Star Allies actually has the strongest debut. So let's go ahead and get into the bullet point information here. Shout outs to Go Nintendo for rounding it up. So the strongest debut month of sales in the US in franchise's history, so awesome there. 90% better debut month than 2002's Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, which was the previous record holder. So that's really interesting to hear that 2002 was the previous record holder, because I would have thought that Kirby Triple Deluxe or Kirby Planet Robobot, those games on the 3DS with a pretty big install base when it comes to the Nintendo 3DS, I thought those would have been the previous record holders, but I didn't even know the 2002 like Kirby's debut. Are they talking only about physical, like, console-based sales? I'm pretty sure that it's all of the Kirby games, so I don't think it's just consoles or they're splitting it up between portable or not. So this is very impressive. 90% better, guys. So that's almost double in terms of what's going on there. Very good for Nintendo, because a lot of gamers were really down on this game. A lot of gamers were saying that it's too easy, that people aren't going to want to buy it, and pretty much have written it off as a big release or a big new release for Nintendo, saying that there's droughts. Heck, if you even go on the article, you'll hear people talking about that in the comment section, saying that there's droughts of new games, and Kirby just launched. So for a lot of people, that's actually not the case. Kirby was a big game. It helped push hardware. We saw hardware in the 308,000 range for the month. In Japan, it was pushing hardware as well. So to sit here and say that Kirby isn't a big game, or this isn't an achievement, is pretty much a bit silly in my opinion, just because Kirby has been doing fantastic on the Nintendo Switch. We're seeing great sales across the board when it comes to every single region. So I'm really impressed, and I did not know it was the best debut, or it would have had that. So that's really great to see, right? Kirby Star Allies, in my opinion, is a fantastic game to play with your family, or just a chill game. Every game doesn't need to be Dark Souls or whatever the case is. You can just relax, sit down, play a game, and have some fun. So even if you don't have a family, or you don't have people that can play with you, Kirby can still be very fun with all the different powers and secrets and stuff to collect in the game. I've actually played the game quite a bit with my daughter, and we're having a blast going through with it. So this is great. This is obviously good. I think Kirby has a great future on the Nintendo Switch. I think they see where the areas they can improve and go from here when it comes to it. But generally, there's nothing wrong with the game. I think it just got lower scores because of the difficulty, to be honest. Overall, it's still a pretty solid and fun game. Has some great local multiplayer, a lot of different options. It's also a little short for some people as well, but it's still a great game. And as you guys can see here, Nintendo Switch fans are definitely picking it up. Man, best debut since 2002. That's crazy. We're going 10 plus years on that one here. So what do you guys think about Kirby's strong debut when it comes to the NPD? And remember, guys, NPD, that is US sales, okay? US sales, and it doesn't necessarily count everything. There's not digital sales as well. So Kirby actually even did better than what they're saying here, because they're not counting digital. We don't know how it did on the eShop and everything, and it's been one of the top games since it launched. It's been in the top 10 every single week. So great stuff for Kirby, great for HAL. I'm pretty sure they're already plugging away at the next Kirby game in terms of what they're going to do. So what do you guys think about these sales here when it comes to the US? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, now moving into the next topic here, we have what to expect from Nintendo's fiscal year earnings release. That is coming at the end of this week. It'll go live on April 26th. So very close here, guys. We're getting close to that time, and it's been a great year for Nintendo. Since they launched last year, the Switch has been selling phenomenal. Games have been selling amazing. So let's go ahead and get into what you guys can expect from this. So analysts are expecting Nintendo to report revenue of 1.04 trillion yen, which is $9.57 billion. more than twice the year earlier at 498.1 billion yen. The median operating profit forecast of 18 analysts polled is 166.9 billion, more than 5 times the year earlier at 29.4 billion yen. Net profit expected to hit 132 billion yen, up from 102.6 billion yen. Nintendo is likely to announce that the Nintendo Switch has exceeded sales expectations with the sales of around 16 million. Nintendo plans to announce initial sales forecasts for the current fiscal year ending in March 2019. Mr. Kimishima is likely to comment on Nintendo's Labo sales momentum. There could be unannounced mobile titles that they do reveal there. So Nintendo has obviously been crushing it, guys. That is not any type of mistake or anything. Nintendo said that they're going to sell 10 million and they revised it a bit, but it looks like they're going to be right around 16 million. Now that number still could go up. They could actually report better than that. Analysts are just predicting that number, but it could still be higher than that. Nintendo had a fantastic March with over 300,000 units sold for the NPD, so that could be higher. We just have to wait and see on that one. I think we'll also get updated sales numbers for Super Mario Odyssey, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and all of that. They always include that in their big old packet that they release and million-selling titles. I think we're going to see updates on that. Now, the last we heard in terms of the leader for the Nintendo Switch, that is Super Mario Odyssey. That game has sold over 10 million units worldwide. I think we're going to see around sales from 12 million to 13 million units. I think it's going to be right around there. Still really good for Super Mario Odyssey. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, that could have eclipsed 10 million units sold if you combine the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch version of the game, so look out for that. That could be the best-selling Legend of Zelda title game when it's all said and done. Also, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that game has been on a tear. Every single region, Mario Kart is in the top 20 to 30 when it comes to sales, so we could see sales break 10 million units for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch as well. Splatoon 2 is another game to look out for. I think that could be around 6 million or so on the Nintendo Switch. And we'll probably get some updates, maybe even on Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Maybe that's at around maybe 1.5 to 2 million units, somewhere in that range. The last we heard about that game, it was at 1.06 million by the end of December. So now we're all the way at the end of March from these sales earnings. So yeah, I'm guessing about 500,000 units to a little bit more sold in these past few months as Xenoblade picks up some steam from more RPG fans out there. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to Nintendo's earnings report? What are you predicting for sales for the systems in addition to the games that I talked about here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the last topic here, we have the NPD for March 2018, top software plus industry-wide figures and other sales data. Once again, shout outs to Go Nintendo for rounding up the information here. Make sure you check out that for all the detailed sales breakdowns and everything. There's more in terms of particular sales charts for Switch, Xbox One, and PS4 if you want to see that. But for this video, we're going to go over the top 20 sales. So we're going to start at the bottom here, and that is UFC 3 from EA. At number 19, we got Splatoon 2, and Splatoon 2 does not have digital sales included. We also have FIFA 18 that does not have digital sales, and there's also some other stuff as well. Number 17, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Number 16, Assassin's Creed Origins. Number 15, A Way Out. Number 14, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which is really good because that game didn't just launch. So Ubisoft is doing really good with that game. Number 13, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Number 12, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So in the top 15 for pretty much a year. That is just absolutely insane to see how well Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is selling. At number 11, we got another Nintendo title with Super Mario Odyssey on the Nintendo Switch. At number 10, Monster Hunter World continues doing well, although it's dropped a few spots. Number 9, NBA 2K18. Number 8, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. So not necessarily the biggest debut in Japan, but not bad for the US here. Number 7, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. No digital sales included. Number 6, Call of Duty World War II. Number 5, Grand Theft Auto 5. Number 4, Kirby Star Allies. Once again, doing really well and no digital sales included as well. MLB 18 The Show was number 3. Number 2 was Sea of Thieves, charting up there. Number 1 was Far Cry 5. So this whole list is pretty dynamic. There's a lot of different types of games ranging from RPG, sports, you have action, platformers. There's a little bit of everything. There's all the different systems. We finally have some exclusives from the Xbox, or at least just one exclusive. Sea of Thieves on there. Actually 2 exclusives if you're counting console, PlayerUnknown's Battleground, then you also have Sea of Thieves. So I think PlayerUnknown's been on there. So pretty good. Not bad at all. And then you also have a number of Nintendo Switch exclusives. And kind of what I've been saying for a while now is that the games that came out last year are going to continue to sell the Nintendo Switch for the first half of this year. That's pretty much what's been happening. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey. These games have just been selling really well on the Nintendo Switch. Then also Kirby Star Allies coming in there. That's great to see, considering the Nintendo Switch has a far smaller install base than a lot of the other systems out there when it comes to PS4 and Xbox One and the PC. So great to see all the systems doing well so far. They all have exclusives on there. So I think this is definitely going to give some nice momentum leading into Nintendo's earnings report. So we'll get the numbers on that, guys. And of course, we'll have full details and data and all that good stuff once we get that from Nintendo. So what do you guys think about all the topics that we discussed here, from Kirby Star Allies to what to expect from Nintendo's earnings call and also the top 20 software for the NPD? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace!